So I just want to talk with you guys because I really want to show you guys, like, let everyone know how I feel about you guys. Shandro, you've been with me from the beginning.
Lord knows, the beginning.
You've been with me from the beginning, and you know so much about me. And you think you know a lot about me. You know so much, but you don't really know me.
Okay.
So, but you know, you're very talented. You are a person that is very into marketing, you know, and I can actually see you doing that. It's just going towards in marketing and branding. So marketing and branding, I know for sure that I can use you in marketing and branding piece. Erica, I know for sure I can use her in a lot of leadership roles. Not saying that you guys are all not leaders, because all of you guys are leaders. It's just something how I have leaders all around me, very strong women. But you are such a good task giver. You know, you can create a task and you can give it and you can explain it and they'll be able to know it. And Chelsea, you know, you are just a little baby. But Chelsea is very, I would say, you have a very corporate mindset, that everything that you see has to be more on a corporate level, which is good, you know, and that's a good attribute to have. And so I think that with all of the qualities that we all have, you know, we bring it in as one. Now, I think what God is doing, because I believe that God blessed me with this business. He blessed me with the name. He blessed me with the ideas and different things like that. And so what I see is that He put us all together. Even so, though sometimes we bump heads and I see areas that, no, you need to do it this way, or no, you need to do it this way. Or you guys say, no, Tori, you need to do it this way. I believe that God is training all of us and getting us ready for something bigger, for something that's greater. And so I kind of like really want to talk about, you know, because everything, people may look at us and say, oh, you guys are just cool, like we have a good group of people and everything is awesome. But I kind of want to talk about, you know, the different things that we do.
Our challenges
That we deal with.
Absolutely.
You know, the different things that we go through, you know, and like, I want to say my piece before, you know, you guys. I know I've been talking for a long time, but Chandro, she, you know, you my headache.
Oh Lord, I claim it.
Yeah, you know, you my headache. Erica, sweet as pie, but don't let her look at you and give you that look.
That eye, okay. That wicked eye,
right?
Wicked eye.
And Chelsea,
so
sweet as well. And I just had an incident with her the other day.
Oh, what you had somebody?
And so we were doing something, because, you know, we're doing a little area where we're just doing a little coaching thing. So I'm like, okay, go ahead and do it like this. And she's like, actually, it's going to be okay if I just do it like this. And I'm like, okay. And so it started to come out. So I see that with her, because she's so corporate and she wants everything to be, and she has a mindset of visual, she wants everything to be like, okay, you know, it could be like this, or why don't we just do it like this? I see that she has to listen. And I have that too, that I have to listen as well. So there's a lot of areas in my life where I'm like, okay, Tori, sit down, be quiet, and just listen. So those are some of the things that I wanted to say. Now you guys can all get on me. Who want to go first?
Oh God. Like you pointed out, we are all strong women, and we all have a big role of leadership in us. And I think sometimes that way, when you're in a group of people, when each individual person is recognized as a leader and they stand proud of their leadership because they know that they can wear that hat, they know that they can play that role, we can clash. But the good thing about what I enjoy about working here, and I know you new to this game with us, I've been rocking with Tori since 2008. Erica's been with us since it's open, that there's never a moment where we can come together and check one another, and we can receive that check. You know what I'm saying? And cash it. When I say cash it, meaning cash ourselves and deal with ourselves when that person do check us. And it's coming from love. It's not to disrespect you. It's showing you, okay, sister, let me show you. This is from love. This is who you are, and this is what you did to me. And let's get back on terms.
Absolutely.
And we all good for the next day. We might need to take a moment, but I would kind of say we never established a 24-hour rule, but I feel like we have a 24-hour rule in here that we gonna squash it within 24 hours.
That's right.
Or within a couple hours, because I might leave here and might feel some type of way, and I'll get a phone call or a text from Tori. I might not respond because I still need my moment, but
still in your feelings.
Yeah, I'm still in my feelings at the time, but. That respect, that level of respect that we have for each other, we take into consideration each other's feelings, even though we might be in our flesh at that time.
Because we're all
we're all human. But I just love that about the group, saying I just appreciate that we can come together and we can squash our stuff, because best believe you may think and it may look like the grass is greener, but it does get brown sometimes, and that's within any business.
Everything needs to be watered.
And like Erica said, everything needs to be watered. We just continue to water our foundation and allow it to grow within us. And so I just want to encourage you. That's why I said I just wanted to encourage you as a new member, and you're much younger than all of us. Don't allow the industry and what you think how hard it can be affect your decision. Oh man, I can't deal with this, because everywhere you go you may leave a situation, and I'm learning that now. You may leave a situation, you're going to get that same thing because you continue to try to run from the problems. And here in this household, I know we deal with our issues and we deal with our
come on somebody.
We deal with our problems, but at the end of the day, we want what's in the best interest for each other, and honesty is the key, and that's what we stand by in here. And I can honestly say that I may have done something or said something to you that you might got offended or something, but no, not saying. I'm just giving you an example.
I don't think it's ever happened.
Speak up. Don't be silent, because we do talk to each other and we talk to one another. You know what I'm saying? We like to get everything clear. And everything. I don't think me and E had any.
Can we get back in the game?
Right.
She did. She went off so hard.
You did.
I was on your case today. Let me just say that. Donald, got beef.
Yeah, he got me confused. He about to make me give him that eye though. But listen, what I'm telling you, I was receiving what you were saying, and I was thinking about a time, because he got on me about not remembering things that happened. So I was sitting there and I was looking like, I remember that time you and Tori had got mad at each other. Who I am in this establishment, if you will, I am the one who likes to bring peace. So,
oh Jesus, no,
because I like to bring, you know, I do like to bring peace. Now I can bring that thunder too.
Girl,
don't get it twisted. I can definitely.
She'll bring the peace,
but I definitely.
But then she'll also bring that thunder.
I will bring that
we don't know.
But it's only when it's brought out of me. Because if you think about it, you know, if we're doing
anything out of you.
Well, amen to that, and you're right, and I'm still a work in progress. Thank you, Jesus.
You haven't worked with her before.
She hasn't. Hello. She is a piece of work. She's wonderful to work with. I can't express that enough. But. Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
Thank you.
I was like, Lord, when you teach me order, you are teaching me order, because I am teaching it to Tori, because she is one who loves, she just has so many ideas.
Yes.
And because she has so many ideas, she wants to explore them all at the same time. And what I am here for is to say, hey, you need to save some of that.
That's true.
You know,
that's very true.
You have to save some of it, because everybody can't receive everything all at once.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just like feeding a baby. You don't want to overfeed them, because it's going to come right back up.
That's very true. And that's what I love about you,
and
too.
So that's one thing we definitely do. I'm like, okay, now, boss, I don't know about this. This is a lot. And so,
and you got to be a real woman to be able to come to another real woman.
I'm telling you, and say this is
not too many very women can respect you and then come to you and say, hey, but let me tell you this. Some people will be like, oh, do you know who I am?
Right.
So I think that alone is
and I appreciate that you receive what we have to say.
Absolutely.
And we may not always come correct, and you might, because we all know you're a little sensitive, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, but we may not always come correct, but you do receive what we have to say, and what I like about you, you know how to hold your composure, like I've never seen ever before, because at the end of the day, you are still the owner, and you have to receive, and you can't allow yourself to explore. And so I appreciate that you take in what we have to say, and you listen without getting into yourself, because we all know we can get into ourselves and allow ourselves to come out, but that level of professionalism that you carry and that you hold on to when we do have issues and concerns, like I admire that about you.
Absolutely.
And see, that just goes to show that you can't really see yourself, because a lot of times I see myself like, oh my goodness, like I have to be, so a lot of times I don't see myself as being so, holding my composure, because
you hold it well. You absolutely
sometimes you feel like you're just about to just explode. But
you don't.
That's good to hear, because as a business owner and being a business owner for the first time, that's hard to do. You have to be the leader right off.
And that's teaching me too, because in my near future I want to be a business owner, and you're teaching me how I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am as a person, and I'm not nowhere near to be on that level to be able to hold it together. Because some of the thunder that we sing your way, girl, I can only. Because I know myself, and I know you can, so I can only imagine.
She's here with me Tuesday through Saturday.
That.
Oh my gosh.
Well, let's get into Chelsea.
Chelsea, yes, because you a newbie to the game.
I know.
Yeah, all that. Honestly, it's been a pleasant experience. This definitely isn't my first salon. This is now my third salon.
Okay.
And so I've been through really intense training programs. I've been through apprenticeships. I've been through a lot. And I think the difference that I experienced with Tori is definitely like a level of love. When she talked about an encounter we had the other day, and it was indeed an encounter. But it was funny because at the end of the day, I was telling her, I was like, I love you. Like, I really do love her, because I really feel like she really cares about me as a person.
Absolutely.
When you go to any other salon, and this is not to speak negatively about other salons, but you're there to make money for them, and solely that. So with Tori, it's like, no matter what's going on in the salon, she's looking out for me as a person, and she really knows not exactly what goes on in my life, but she knows what it takes for me to even be here, and she kind of meets me at that place and then tries to flourish me from there on. So it's definitely a very personal experience, but part of me telling her I love her, I was like, I love you. I'm annoyed with you right now, but I really do love you.
You have to, because she truly has moments.
Yes.
One thing about Tori is you have to be able to receive her. First of all, you have to get to know that she's not doing it maliciously.
For sure.
She doesn't even always know what she's doing.
Girl, in denial. It's just not.
And so it took a while, even to, like she said, I am the one who is here Tuesday through Saturday, and I be so mad at I get so mad at these two, because I'm like, where are y'all? So I have to deal with this all week by myself. But it's funny and it's fun, because we have to go home and laugh at it. I have to be like, did Tori just take over my haircut? I was like, am I still in training?
I know, right?
But it's not, truthfully, it's not to hurt us. It's not to, she wants the clients to leave out of here happy.
Yeah, that's number one.
And that's the number one important thing that just,
because it's not just us, it's our brand.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what it's coming from.
And you have to be able to receive it, because it's like, oh, okay, now you're testing my skills.
Let's talk about how she received it.
That's not the way we're supposed to receive it.
Well, not like that,
for me, you know what? I've had that experience with her. We've had that experience, so we understand how you felt, and then we also understand how what she's really trying to do.
Yep.
So how did you feel at the end?
Honestly,
the end of everything.
At the end of everything, I still felt very annoyed. Even with home feeling annoying.
We have had that feeling.
Woke up this morning getting ready for work, like, but walking in and then seeing the girls and that joy that I had from being here day one came back because it's so welcoming at the same time. So,
and I'm sure it's good to hear that we've experienced it too.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I'll tell a story. Like yesterday, I kind of felt like I did what she did because I was seeing something that she was doing, and I was like, oh. And I told my client, give me 1 second. And I went over and I just said, if you do this. And so when I got home, I was like, oh my gosh. I did Tori.
No.
And I'm like, I have to apologize to Chelsea because I was like, oh my gosh, did I really just go over there and just step into her space?
I see you guys do that a lot.
Remember when she called me Tori Jr. because of the same incident. What she did you yesterday, she did to me. To her one time.
I was like, you were Tori Jr.
And she just briefly asked me for my advice on something, but I took it further than I needed to. And it wasn't the direction where she was going. It could have been my simple answer and could have went on my merry way. No. And
is that what you guys want? Just simple answer?
Yeah. Well, it's basic because sometimes it's just a yes or no.
If I'm asking a question, that's the one thing I want us to all realize. It's okay to ask a question. You know what I mean? It's absolutely okay to ask a question and be able to receive what you're going to give. But if I'm asking you a question, I'm not asking for your hands. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, did you see that face? Did you?
He was
I'm
like,
not asking for your hands.
I am for your hands.
And so I'm just simply saying, you know what? I need a little help. And it's okay to ask for help. No matter how long you've been doing this, it's okay to ask for help. But my asking for help is simply asking for help in a particular area and in that moment. I don't want you to do my client's hair. Otherwise, one thing I'm working on, you have before.
I don't.
You have before. But I will just step to the side and say, okay, you have a client. True. She did it before. We're being real right now.
Yes.
Really? Absolutely. Yes. You have gotten so much better.
My thing is, can I cut in if you don't mind?
Yes.
Everybody has different techniques. And you're the type of person where you're so confident in your technique that you want your technique to reflect everything that's in here, and it takes away from us creatively as individual stylists.
I concur. So I totally concur.
My technique may give the same results as your technique, but completely different, and that's the only thing that's speaking on what we had issues with you early on when we first started.
I think it's also good to actually take everybody's technique. Erica's technique, your technique, and hers, and
but
put
when
it together.
It's offered, like if I
But I think it's the way it's done.
It's all about a delivery. It's however you deliver your advice, and it's not only delivery, it's receiving. You know, because we have to be able to receive. We may not want to hear what you have to say, but your way may be the best way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so you have to be able to. Absolutely.
All of us, really.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. But to go back, we've received it too. And so it's not her being malicious. It's her just wanting the client to leave fulfilled and you being able to learn something. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So it's just
and I love that word too. It's not being malicious. It's just
absolutely.
Well, I think this was great. I mean, I think it's just going to give a lot of our audience something to see about us and what we're like. Kind of like an inside. You know?
Inside.
There is some realness that goes on, but we're not bringing drama. We're showing everyone how to be a lady, how to carry yourself, and how to be corporate.
And remain professional at all times.
And have to approach your situation without approaching it with conflict. And I think that's important.
And can I say this? You know, anytime you need to just step off the floor and take a deep breath.
Oh, we do.
That's all you do. That's all we do is give me 1 second.
Exactly.
Go to the back.
That is a lovely breath.
Right.
Give me 1 second.
Just that one finger.
Yes. Bring it back to the Baptist.
Come on. Shake that head when you're walking. The old days, when you're leaving out of church. Put that finger up.
But yes, this is what we are. This is us as a team. And once again, Chelsea, I want to bring to you because you're such a newbie, boo. Just hold tight, stick in there. Just know that something greater is in store for all of us. Like, I feel that because, trust me, I had times, I've talked to Tori personal one-on-one where I feel like, man, this is a struggle, but it's going to be an even bigger struggle when you step out of something God has in store for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I've on my vacation, when I say he's been speaking to me, because we talked before I left.
You know you have ministry in you, girl. Girl,
did we talk that last year from her too?
We talked before I left, and and on my vacation, I was battling with just like, damn, like I just need a break because I need to find me. I need to find me. But breaking for something that you feel like you kind of running away from isn't necessarily going to give you what you need. You know what I'm saying? You have to stick still and stay strong. And I can honestly say I'm a testimony of sticking by her side with all the ups and downs that we've went through. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth it. Every tear, every discussion, every agreement, disagreement, it's been worth it.
Long hours.
Yes, and just you as an individual, I just strongly encourage you to just be patient with us and know that we do receive your vision. We believe in your vision.
Yeah, absolutely.
And trust us that we're going to bring forth what you have and what God has provided for you to bring out, that we're going to bring it out too. But trust us.
I love the fact that you said not giving up. And I think that's very important, not just for us, but I think a lot of people out there are giving up.
This industry is no joke.
And not just the industry,
just
but
period in life.
And period.
Yeah.
And that's what Sense of Style is all about. Sense of Style is going to bring restoration. It's going to bring something to people where they can have in the back of their minds and they can look at us and say, hey, they're doing it. They may not be working in our field. They may not be doing what we're doing, but they're doing something different.
And everybody
that's
has
one
a
thing
story.
that we're doing is we're not giving up.
Absolutely. Everybody has a story behind everything. So just know that we have stories and that will come to you too.
Do you have anything to add?
And this is Sense of Style.
It's a wrap.
Yes. What you think, Gab?